You just want to know about your trip?
You can tell about it. Whatever come up.
Okay. I'm going to do one about the trip. Is it okay for me to record that just so, not like just to record us talking? Okay, perfect. All right, I just want to record. I'm not going to record the cards, but I just want to record me doing the reading for you. Hold on 1 second. All right, I got the deck I want to use. I'm going to use this. The one that I really wanted to use, I still don't know where I put it. It might be somewhere charging up. So.
You know what? I told you about a clean girl. And I said, you clean on clothes.
Oh yeah. Now that the girl, look, you gotta keep that house clean and anointed, honey, like the church pews. You gotta use that stuff I gave you. It's plenty of different stuff too. That works really good. I'm gonna show you some more stuff too next time I see you.
Okay, girl, yeah, I had put it mixed in a bottle with that what's that stuff, that cleaning stuff?
What, some pine sol or something?
It wasn't pine, but it was like the spray. What's this stuff? I think it's chloride, but it's in the pink. It might not. I can't remember which one it was. I had to go look. But anyway, I had mixed it in there with it.
Okay.
You talking about spraying some clothes and my.
Yes, that's the thing. You have to keep that, because those low vibration frequencies will get up in clothes, floors, drapes, your linens, just like how we wash our body every day, we have to wash our house, not just like to get rid of dirt, but to get rid of energies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like them dolls, we had to get them dolls up out of there. It's just different.
Yes. Did you do what you needed to do?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Girl, I was like, whoo. You could feel it too. You could feel that shift.
I'm glad they gone.
Okay, let me see what I see for this reading for the trip you get ready to go on. I'm shuffling my cards up now. See, this time you telling me you going on a trip. Last time I told you was going on a trip. You didn't even know you was going.
I did not, girl. I thought myself. You hear me? I thought myself.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what I see. Well, you are going on a trip, like you said. I see that. Okay, so I got all the cards that's showing me somebody that's getting ready to travel. Now I also see here that as far as with the trip that you're going on, I know that you're going on a trip because you told me that somebody died. So I do have the death card here, which typically doesn't really just represent death literally, but it's coming up, and I can see that it's a heavy burden that is on the person who lost that parent. And I see you trying to find balance too. Just even you feel the burden that they feel. Like you're feeling that burden, that loss, as if it were your own. And I see,
I sure did.
Yeah, I see that this is a very close friend for you, the person that you are going to visit. I see all of that. Like it's coming up clear as day. Like y'all really have a good friendship. I see you walking away. I see you walking away from a situation too. And it could just be your trip. But I also see strength, so I feel like you're going to be strong in a decision that you have to make. And the decision that you have to make, I don't know exactly what that is, but I feel like it has something to do with your children for some reason. Like I feel like it's something that you have a decision you have to make regarding your children.
Okay, they were supposed to go with me,
Okay.
and then I changed my mind and decided to let them stay.
Okay.
So I'm going by myself.
So you're going by yourself. Okay. And so that's all I see. But anyway, with that, I do have the Eight of Wands, which is definitely my travel card. That's the same card I got for you the last time when I was like, you get ready to go on a trip, you get ready to travel, yada yada yada. So I have that card here, and I'm just looking now to see, make sure your trip is gonna be a safe trip. It is, and it also looks like when you are on this trip, you're gonna just get a chance to, because you're trying to find balance in your life. I think when you leave home and going on this trip, you're gonna be able to um, rest your mind about a few things.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Yes.
That's what I need to do.
Yes. It's like literally like you chilling. Like you're gonna go, even though it's for a funeral. And it's like I said, I got the death card, I got the Ten of Swords, which is somebody who has a burden, and then I also got the Temperance, which is somebody who's trying to find balance. And that card looks like an angel too. So that lined up with death on that same little level right there is pretty much to me indicating that you're going to a funeral. So it ain't nothing pleasant about that, but you're going to get some rest mentally. You need that, and being away from the house is going to give you that rest, because I see a lot of anxiety around you, honey.
No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I see you.
Always.
Yes, I see you stressed out up late at night. But I also feel like you feel like whatever is happening, you'll conquer that, and then something else will come up. And you got to figure out, okay, now how do I conquer this?
Yeah.
So
that's what always happens.
Yeah, so I feel like you're knocking some things out. I do see your hubby, and I see, some different things going on with that situation as far as him trying to make some decisions about some things that are going on in his life. And what's going on with his job? He gonna leave? Okay, I see that. And he's trying to figure out, like, does he want to do his own thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see him doing that. And I also see him looking like he wants to. It looks like y'all talking about separating, divorcing, going on and severing some ties or making some decisions.
Yeah, we've been going back and forth about that.
Okay, I do see a final decision that's going to be made with that. Whatever direction y'all choose to go. I got the Justice card, and that's about like something legal contracts, and somebody, typically either get married or getting a divorce when that card shows up. I also have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is somebody who works really hard, and they're just kind of sitting back waiting and kind of figuring out what the next move is going to be. So you just kind of like assessing the situation, and I think he is as well. And I feel like when you take this trip, it's going to kind of reflect in that. And I feel like it's going to be something like y'all are really kind of like fighting and emotionally just kind of drained between the two of y'all. And I feel like, that disappointment, that y'all got going on, y'all pretty much both just feel like y'all out in the cold, because it's almost like y'all feel like y'all turn y'all back on each other, because y'all have been together for so long, you know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all are kind of keeping y'all emotions to yourself also. Like, you might want to say something like, we've been together for this long, like, let's work it out, but you be like, nah, I ain't gonna bring that up, because you just kind of like caught up in the situation right now.
Right, and it was the same thing like this week. I had called him and I had told him, I said, Nico, my best friend, her mom died. I said, I really need my friend right now. Regardless of, all the other stuff that's going on, I need my friend. And he said, well, I'm going to be home with me, so I'm going to leave he got home, he really didn't say nothing or anything, and I'm like, he don't get it. And then a couple days passed, and I had texted him, and I was like, I don't think you really understand what I'm asking you. He's like, don't start with me, He was like, I told you I'd be home when I get home. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm not even talking about this. But I think that right there is so frustrating because I'm like, what I'm asking is not for you to do anything. I just need him to be like, because like I was going through it. Like my friend was going through it. And I know what her mom means to her and what her mom has done, how their relationship was. So for her to lose her mom, it was just really hard. And then the fact that the way her mom died, her grandmother died the same way, and she was the only one there. Then her brother, the other brother, he was 14, he died, and she was the only one there. It's like she's always that person. And she got to, step up and do everything and all that kind of stuff.
And take care of everybody.
Right. So that was my whole issue. Like, I just want my friend right now to get out of those, which is my friend.
Well, I feel like this trip is going to be life-changing. When you get back from this trip, things are going to happen fast. Just prepare yourself. And I, really hate that your friend lost her mom like that. It's hard losing a parent, and it's hard not having anybody there for you, and you trying to be there for somebody, but you need somebody here for you too. And it's like you stretching yourself thin, and emotionally, you're going to have to figure out how to find some balance too, because what you got going on at home is like any escape you need to get away, go have a girls trip, go hang out, do this and that. You kind of feeling like, okay, I want to do that, and you feel a little guilty about not taking your girls with you. I see that, but I feel like you do need to get your mind right, and however that looks. And unfortunately, it's a funeral, but you do need to get your mind right. Because that's what keeps coming up again. I just picked the cards up and shuffled again. And I did get that travel card. And I also feel like the traveling is going to be good for you emotionally. You kind of just drained. And I feel like you are really, like the grief that you're going through with your own situation as well as with what your friend is going through is just draining you. So when you do go to visit your friend, I want you to try to get as much rest as possible as far as, like, when you get off the road or whatever. I know everything gonna move fast, with the funeral. But just know that when you get back home, things are gonna move fast, too, with the energy that y'all having. And I see, like, the Tower card where things are gonna, like, feel like they're crumbling from under your feet, but it's only to prepare you for a new beginning. Because at the end of that, you got the Ace of Cups, and that's a new beginning. So, so just keep that in mind and everything. Just make sure that you continue to pray, because you have really good cards in the outcome. And I know you and him have been married for such a long time. Y'all have all these memories. It's a very nostalgic relationship. But I'm going to be honest, I see you moving away from that relationship at a certain point, whether it's a temporary separation or divorce. I see you moving away from that, and I see a new start for you. Like I see, and I know it may be hard to hear because y'all have been together for so long, but I feel like there's going to be something that's going to shift that.
Yeah, I agree.
I see.
It's like we've been going at the both about it, and then when you can't have your way, you get mad, and you say this and that, and I'm like, okay. And I just like at a point where I'm not going to argue and fuss about it no more because one, when somebody is sick like heels in the head, you can't get them to see nothing, nobody can't get them to understand
what's going on. And somebody is spying on you, too. Have you had somebody, like, calling your house, hanging up, or sending you strange messages on your social media or something like that?
Like I have people call and I be asking, somebody be 1-800 numbers. I don't know who did, and then they don't say nothing.
Well, somebody is looking to see what's going on. Somebody looking in on y'all marriage, and I see a lot of sneakiness. I got the devil card, the high priestess, and the fool card. Like it's like somebody is sneaking around. I got the page of swords. Somebody's sneaking around, looking and trying to see, like like let me see what she got going on. Somebody. And it might have something to do with your husband, somebody that he knows, cause he pops up. Maybe it's him. Like he ain't the type that's gonna put no tracker on your car or nothing like that, is he? Okay. Okay. Oh, you got okay. So you look. I was gonna say somebody sneaking and looking at something. Okay, you got a track on him. Okay, cause I saw him pop up. I'm like, wait a minute, it ain't no outside source. It's within. So yeah, so you got that track on him. Okay, well, do you, boo? But I see you celebrating in the end. I see like a good fulfillment within your home. I feel like you're gonna have to do some things to make your future go the way that you want it to go. If you choose to stay, you're gonna have to set some ground rules. You're gonna have to do some different things. It's gonna take work. You're gonna have to pray. You're gonna have to clean your house. You're gonna have to, y'all marriage is salvageable, but I feel like y'all at the point now, y'all about to make some real decisions. Like, okay, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna break up. Y'all about to make some decisions. Y'all are at that crossroads.
Right, and that's the thing. And then it's like, okay, now he come home. He might still go out or whatever, but come home every day now.
They come home every day.
But,
well, that's a good start.
But like he still go out and stuff, and I think on that. I guess for yesterday, I would say yesterday he came home around about 12 or something. That was the first time he came home that early all the time. And so, I mean, it's just you just really just don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
yeah.
Think, and then we'll be like, okay, we done.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But we still acting like we're married, though.
I see y'all about to make y'all are both at the crossroads, but I see y'all both about to make some changes. Like, as far as how y'all dealing with things. Y'all about to work together on a decision, though. That's the good part. Because all that up in the air, what do I choose? How do we move forward? Should I stay? Should I leave? That causes so much stress and anxiety, It does, and that's not healthy, and then y'all have kids involved and stuff, So, the last time that I did the reading for you, I saw what was going on or whatever with that whole money situation. I feel like those kind of things make or break a marriage. Y'all been together for so long, though. I really want y'all to, come out great on the end. And, that's just the main thing. It's just y'all both being good, So.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel the same. Like, it'll be a shame.
Yeah.
For all this, to go to waste.
I know, but I do see a lot of strength around you. Around you. You trying, and you very strong for the stuff you got going on.
Yeah, I mean, girl, I've been fighting for my life to tell you the truth.
To be honest, right? But I see you want to create some new things, so I feel like you got something new. You're about to start with a business or something. You got some new things that you're trying to create.
Like with my business, I've been doing more, like personal buying, consulting like that.
Okay.
And so that's really what I've been doing lately. Like I had a big order. That's the reason why I didn't leave yesterday like I was supposed to, because my order didn't show up and it's supposed to. So I had
Well, the good thing is I do see that y'all still have a lot of love between y'all, and I see that he wants to help you with your business. So I feel like y'all might that might bring y'all back together. Like something is going to bring y'all to the point of making a final decision about your marriage. And I see you walking away from. You could just be turning your back on the drama because it's such a heavy load, heavy burden that you're carrying, even with, you know, even if you say, okay, I'm gonna leave, like that's a heavy burden. Staying, that's a heavy burden. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's where I'm in between the two. And like I said, every day is something new.
Okay.
And what I'm saying, and that causes a lot of anxiety. And you're right about, turning it back on the negativity and stuff like that. Like I just got this point now, I don't really say too much. And that's something I just say it and be done with
and be done. And that was going to be the next thing that I was going to tell you too, that you need to stand your ground and you need to you need to come up with boundaries. Like, okay, if you stay out this late, if you do this is the punishment. Just like with children, like whatever boundaries you have, you're gonna have to establish those boundaries and stick to them and be about your business when it comes to that. Be like, okay, this is what it is. I'm not going back. Put your foot down and take back your, throne as the queen. You know what I mean? And just reign, just rule. Because I feel like, yes.
Yeah, because I done gave the ultimatum. You know what I'm saying?
But some people be like, oh, that meat ain't greasy.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you saying it, but you ain't forced it. So I know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So, yeah, stick to your guns and just do that because I just really hate that you feel so overburdened and I just want you to, I see depression, anxiety, and all that stuff. I just really want you to focus on your well-being.
I have both, and I've been back and forth to psychiatrist, to my psychologist, and then the psychiatrist was like, she don't think she can help because I'm already taking these meds and stuff she gave me. She said it wouldn't help because she don't know what else to do. So they said they won't find me another one, but and I told them I think the main thing I need to do is change the antidepressant that I was on because I've been on it for so many years. And then they added a new medicine to the medicine. So
that new medicine I think is gonna work better for you though because I see a positive outcome. And I was just about to say that, and then you said new medicine, so that makes sense. With that new medicine, something new. If it ain't that medicine, it's gonna be another medicine, but something you're about to take and something you're about to start taking is going to make you feel better. Have you been doing the CBD and all of that stuff?
Yeah, still doing CBD. And maybe say marijuana gonna get legal.
Girl, you better get you some of that weed, boo. I'm telling you, something you about to start doing is about to work for you.
I'm telling you, girl, all my doctors have told me that's the best option for me. The best thing I can do for myself.
Yes.
And I already know.
I definitely appreciate you letting me record this reading, though. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna work if they give you a medical marijuana thing. You better take it, honey.
Oh, honey, you ain't got to look. That's why you ain't got to worry. I'm gonna be like a fat kid little cake.
I was gonna say, I wish I could get me one.
Cause like I take my stuff. I actually inhale the where I take the oil and I inhale it too because it works faster when you inhale it. It don't last as long, but it works a lot faster.
Oh.
And then it helps with the anxiety and stuff like that too.
Okay, I'm glad you got that. Hold on, I'm gonna end the recording, but I'm gonna keep talking to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.